Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are looking at Axelar network. So the coin is called AXL. So I will be going through its price prediction and what is Axelar and why it matters. So first of all, what is Axelar? So Axelar basically is the internet scale interoperability. So I have actually practiced this word's pronunciation multiple times, but I still get it wrong. So please forgive me on that. So let's just see what is Axelar network. So basically Axelar is the programmable web3 interoperability platform scaling the next generation of internet applications to billions users. So basically they are a platform where any DApp can actually build an any DApp developer or decentralized application developer can actually build an app that works across a multiple network, so which is pretty big for this which is pretty big in the crypto space. So in terms of their partners, they have a lot of partners. We will discuss them later in this section as well. So first of all, what programmable interoperability, I'm still getting this wrong, such a big word. So Ethereum has built programmable money. Axelar is building programmable interoperability, which is pretty big. Unlike other cross-chain connector, Axelar is a proof-of-stake blockchain. It can do anything a blockchain can do. Transparent smart contracts built on Axelar automate paths for users, reducing them to a single click. Permissionless tools to reduce developer overhead. Now they also connect over 50 plus blockchains, which is pretty big. So another thing, they have simple tools and templates to go cross chain with a full fungibility and functionality built once. Run your DApp on all blockchains with one click, so which is pretty big. It is also scalable, so Axelar itself is much more scalable. It is also secure because of multi-chain layer design and security, and it has, as of now, its stats are pretty good. It has over 75 validators, which is pretty low. That means less decent. It is not that much decentralized, but this is because I believe their blockchain is built on top of Cosmos SDK, and that Cosmos SDK tends to have less validators. As for their transactions, they have over 7 billion transactions, which is pretty big. So in terms of their how it works, will come later to Axelar token or XL in the later section. So as of now, as you can see, we any developer can actually add interoperability to their users. By interoperability, it means the user on board with users can actually connect with any custom and developer compose freely using functions across any chains. So they have allow over 50 plus blockchains which DApp actually can connect, and they also have customizable. Alexa runs a complex interchain logic like automated gas payments and one-time deposit address. They also have proof of consensus mechanism. So basically Axelar is a web3 what a Stripe is for mobile and internet applications. It works on the back end, connecting various networks into one click experience for all users. So this is pretty big. And when it comes to the interoperability, if you do look here, this is a pioneer this is a pioneer or the biggest one in this section. As of now, interoperability section has over 2.5 billion market cap, and the biggest one and the most shareholder is the Axelar or AXL coin, which is pretty big for them. So when it comes to the ecosystem, this is their ecosystem partners. We have DY over DX, biggest derivative. We have even Lido. It has over 35 billion TVL locked in the Lido. They are actually in their ecosystem. We also have a QuickSwap, we have a MetaSwap, PancakeSwap, even SushiSwap. We have a Trust Wallet in there. We also have a Pangolin. We even have a Decentraland, CDFI, Prime, Becoming. And let's just go and see if we have anything that is a big one. So we also have a GMX. It is also pretty big, a decentralized perpetual exchange on Arbitrum. I think it is on Arbitrum. If I'm wrong, please do correct me in the comment section below. We also have let's just see what we have beside those. We have these a lot of projects in there. We also have a Kepler. It is one of the biggest wallet in the Cosmos ecosystem. We even have let's just see if we have anything. So still this is a pretty big ecosystem, as you can see here, which is pretty good. So most of them are planned or most of them are live, but still this is a pretty big ecosystem. When it comes to their partnerships in enterprise, we have MasterCard, Microsoft, even JP Morgan, even a provenance. We also have Ondo Finance, which is pretty big. So when it comes to the Microsoft, they have creating seamless private blockchain interaction via Azure Marketplace. So the reason interoperability is pretty big is because that is the future of enterprise solutions. So as you can see here, we have an article from Cointelegraph in April of 2022 where they discuss why the interoperability or a multi-chain is the future for enterprise solutions. So seeing as we see Axelar partnership with Microsoft and even MasterCard, those are actually enterprises, and it is not that much of a bigger deal when it comes to the multi-chain. And I think this will be most likely one of the key selling point for the Axelar network in the future. And I think we may see even a lot of partnerships in the future when the multi-chain actually kicks off. So this is a pretty big, and JP Morgan is one of the biggest portfolio manager. So they are actually automated on-chain portfolio management with Apollo Global across multiple chains. So I think this is a pretty big one for Axelar, and I think these partnerships will most likely grow in the future, and those will impact Axelar in the future as well. So this is what they offer. We have Axelar connects any blockchain, including permissioned environments, enterprise requirement. Axelar delivers full stack interoperability, cutting developer overhead and simplifying the user experience. We have a dynamic set of 75 developer validators on the Axelar network as well. We have what Microsoft and ZSync are saying, so we also have that as well. So when it comes to the Microsoft, they say that we are excited to collaborate with Axelar to accelerate blockchain integration and deliver valuable solution to their customer. Pretty good. So this was it. Now let's move to the tokenomics section and other stat section to see what is going on with that. So let's talk about the tokenomics of AXL token. So as it is a proof of stake blockchain, we look at its utility first of all. So it is used to stake. So basically validators and stakers stake and they make the blockchain secure, which is the biggest utility for any layer 1 blockchain. So that also applies to Axelar as well. So another utility is that AXL is also used for governance. So if you do look here, we have a different governance proposal going, and basically a user is required to use AXL token or deposit the token for voting if they want to participate in this blockchain. So this really matters. So whenever we have a proposal which there is a lot of interest on that, I think the most of the token usually pump. So that same may also implies to the AXL whenever they just say that we have a ban mechanism proposal, and they have actually talked about it in the roadmap section. So I think we will see a lot of voting on that, and that will probably bring a lot of hype towards AXL token as well. So another utility it has, that it is also used to pay gas fees. So as it is a layer 1, so there also requires users to pay the gas fee as well. So AXL is used to pay the network transaction fees to validators and token holders, but users of the Axelar network do not need to hold the token. Conversion into AXL tokens and destination chain tokens are handled on the back end via the smart contract logic, so that users need only pay gas fees once. So basically in the end the fees are transferred towards AXL no matter what token you hold, which is pretty good. So we also have AXL is also inflationary token as of now. It does not have a max supply. It did have a total supply, which was initial supply of it was around 1 billion. After that, this is the increase. So as of now, over 100 million tokens have been actually minted so far, as you can see. So as of now, its inflation rate stands around 4.8%, which means this is yearly. So still this is not good, but as long as we have a demand for AXL, it does not actually matter. As we discussed in the roadmap section, we also have a burning mechanism planned in the future, which means they are trying to make the token deflationary in the long run, which will probably pump the token as well. So but we still need to be extremely careful when it comes to the token, because as you see here, the circulating supply is still the half of it. So let's just look at that as well. So as of now, we have this section. This is on the DeFi Llama. As you can see, we around 6 days ago we had over 52 million worth of token unlocked. Most of them actually went to the seed round and series A and series B, and we will also have same thing in 24 days. As you can see, most of it will go to the seed round, series A, series B, and I think that may be the biggest reason why it is struggling to. We have to look at here who are the seed investors. So as you can see here, we have around 11 seed investors, and they did raise around 64 million in over 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, so around 7 rounds, which was pretty big. So when it comes to the seed round, we have a Coinbase Ventures as an investor in the seed round, so they may not be selling their tokens, but I think the individual investors or other investors could be selling their tokens slowly. So you have to be extremely careful, because I think this is a pretty good coin to hold, but still, this a lot of unlocking I think will probably increase the sell pressure in the long run. So we have to be extremely careful. So when does this sell pressure actually goes off? So this sell pressure from the investor actually goes off in around 2024 of December, but we will also have sell pressure from the core team and operation team. So those, I don't think that core team and operation team will be selling their tokens, because they are the developer of the coin, and I don't think that they would want any bad thing happen to their token, because the same thing happened to the ICP, and the ICP got a lot of hate from that, and because of that ICP is still not doing that good that it should have done, because of the team selling the tokens. So I think the same applies to Axelar. So I don't think that they will be selling their tokens in a bulks. If they do sell it, I don't think that it will cause a lot of sell pressure, but we have to be extremely careful for the investor as well. So as you can see here, the investors will get their token by 2024 December. So after that, we probably won't see that much sell pressure on the XLR coming from the investors. But as of now, we do have to be extremely careful, because we have it does have inflation, and this does not include staking rewards, as you can see here. So that means the staking rewards validators could be selling their token for their operation cost and other things, so you have to be careful. But I think overall it has been doing good. So if we look here, we have these two lines. The blue one is the market cap and the red one is the price. As you can see, the relationship between market cap and the price is actually correlated, so that is pretty good. That means the supply is not increasing that much, and the demand for the coin still remains fairly well. So that is probably the reason why it has been doing pretty good as of now. So to conclude this section, I think what we need the roadmap to get finished, and if we do see a burn mechanism getting launched on the Axelar, I think the AXL will probably pump as well. So as of now, it has a market cap of around 1 billion. We'll discuss that in the last section, which is for the price analysis and price prediction, and see what that may mean for the AXL token. So in this section, we'll discuss its roadmap and its stats. So this is the Axelar scan. As you can see, these are the various blockchains that they are connecting. We have a base, phantom, and these are over 50 blockchains, and as you can see, all of them are connected through Axelar, and which is pretty big. So if we do go to their satellite money, which is powered by Axelar, as you can see, you can do various multi-chain transfers. So let's just say that you want to transfer your Ethereum or your USDC to base, you can do that here. If you want to transfer your ETH from base to Ethereum to base, you can also do that. which is also possible as well. So you do get AXL ETH, which is, I believe, in which is wrapped ETH or something like that, but you do get it. So let's just say that you want Arbitrum from AXL network to the base. You can also do that as well, so which is pretty good. So when it comes to the liquidity pools, these are the various liquidity pools that they have. So if we do go to the Ethereum, we can actually see various things going on here. As you can see, we have a boost and other things going on, which is pretty good. So in terms of the GitHub, we do have pretty good activities. As you can see, it is a pretty active GitHub. As you can see, 1 hour ago, 2 hour ago, so it has been actually pretty active when it comes to their development on the GitHub. As you can see, the development is ongoing, and which is pretty good. Since it is a decentralized, so that means we have various contributors, as you can see, and their main is Axelar core, which actually got updated 1 hour ago, and we also have Axelar amplifier, which we will discuss later in the roadmap section. We also have Axelar doc, which also got updated. We also have Axelar scan, which got updated like 3 hours ago, and other things, as you can see here. So in terms of development, it is a big plus for them. So if we do look at their audits, we had a multiple audits in 2022 to 2023. So this was to make, I believe, network more secure, and as you can see, we did not have any in 2024, but still we had a lot of audits from 2021 to 2023, which is pretty good for them. So when it comes to their roadmap, this is their roadmap for 2024. They are working on Axelar virtual machine. It becomes a platform for open source tools to enable chain agnostic development running on a decentralized cross-chain infrastructures. We also have permission. We will also have permissionless connection for arbitrary chains via interchain amplifier, taking potential network effects out to the 100-second of blockchains in the Ethereum layer 2 We will also have interchain tokens go beyond bridge, extending native fungibility and custom functionality across all connected chains. And this is something interesting. We will also have a gas burning mechanism is on the AXL token government's roadmap with the potential to turn network deflationary in the future, which will be pretty big for AXL token as well. We will also have something called integrating diverse consensus approach, including Solana, Stellar, and Move based chains like Aptos and Sui. So they will also have a gas pricing overhaul will improve the accuracy of the services that estimate the cross-chain gas over the Axelar network. So when it comes to the exact date, we do not have any exact date, as you can see here. I did try to find the exact dates, but I could not. That is a bummer, but still I think that is pretty good. So when it comes to their gas burning mechanism, what they are trying to do, they are reducing the inflation reward per external chain connection, implementing a gas burning mechanism. That means they are actually cutting the inflation. As of now, the inflation stands at 4%, so they will be trying to cut this inflation and potentially making the token deflationary. And you can also check the tokenomics section for this video to find out more on this token. So in this section, we'll talk about its price prediction and price analysis. So as of now, it actually launched in around September of 2002, and as of now it has been doing extremely well. As you can see, its low was around 31 cent, and it went as high as $2.72, which is pretty high as well. So as of now, I think it is making a correction, which can be expected because it went this much up. And if we do look here, it's actually over 800% up. So I think this correction is fairly well. So what we need to do, and if you are into this coin and if you think this is a pretty good, I think the first thing we need to look at the entries. I think if you are planning to buy this, I think the first entry, which could be a pretty good, is around $1.56, and after that we do have a good entry around at this point. I think we have a good entry around at this zone. So around 1.3 to 1.8 1.3 to 1. Just a second, let me draw it for you, then we'll talk about that. So we have 1.3 to 1.18, and the last one, I think we have I think this is the most likely the biggest bounce back point for this coin, around 88 cent. So in terms of its price, in terms of its potential, I think we need to wait for the burn mechanism and other partnerships, other potential partnership with enterprise. As of now, they do have partnered with MasterCard and even Microsoft. I think we need to see more of those to actually pump this token to highs, and I think if we are able to break this downtrend, as you can see here, we actually have had pretty good attempts to break this one. But if we are able to break this downtrend, just a second, in the weekly it actually did not. Okay, so I will draw it again, just a second, let me get. Okay, so I think if we are able to break this downtrend, just a second, where did it go? So if we are able to break this downtrend, I think the price will most likely go up, but as of now it does not seems like it wants to break out from here, because if you do look here, the actually it's way far off from the breakout. But if we do see breaking out from this downtrend, I think the price will most likely break out to at least $2 or even 2.6. So if it wants to hit $4 or even $5, it needs around 2.5 billion market cap, and I think that is possible. But as of now, Bitcoin is making a correction, and I think we have around 19 days in Bitcoin halving. So I think we may see a price pump in the Bitcoin, and I think this will most likely react to that as well. But I think the max it can go high as of now, it's around $2, but to go above $2 we need a lot of hype for that, and I think we may see that hype once we have their burn mechanism getting launched and we see their Axelar virtual machine getting launched. So those actually matters, so we will have to wait for those updates. So they do have pretty good roadmap, and I think if once they do achieve those things, we will have the coin will most likely pump in the upward direction. So as of now, we actually need to be extremely careful when it comes to getting into this coin, because as of now it is in the downtrend, and what happens is that in the downtrend we see a small pumps like this. So we had a good pump here, but it went up and it went down, and after that we also had a pretty good pump here, but it actually crushed, the price actually crushed. And as we discussed in the tokenomics section, we have a lot of supply getting released when it comes to the investors, and I think because of the investors we have a lot of sell pressure for this coin. So I think we'll have to wait for these proper entries, and once we are able to get these entries, we if there is a news and the coin pumps, we can actually sell at higher prices. So that means a pretty good profit when it comes to that. But as of now, it's at the support it is at the support, as you can see here. So I think that is the most likely reason why it actually bounced back from this point. Just a second, I hope I'm able to draw this one. So as you can see, we have a support here, so this is most likely why it is trying to go up here again. But if we do see a breakout from this point, from this downtrend, I think it will most likely pump, but as of now it does not seems like we have enough volume to break out from here. So this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching. If you have any suggestion for me, or if you want any coin review or anything like that, please feel free to comment in the section below. And if you like my content, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.